Imagine this, you have spent months for preparing the CAT, dreaming for the prestigious IIM tag. And now you have achieved the good percentile in the CAT. Next stage is the CAP, common admission process. But wait, there is a twist, because one of the fastest growing IIM, that is Indian Institute of Management Udaipur, has announced it is not going to be a part of the CAP 2026 admission process. So what does exactly mean and how should you be prepared for this change? So that everything we will discuss with this single video. Now what exactly the CAP is? So there are some new IIMs and baby IIMs. So they come together to conduct the interview and the overall admission process for selecting the candidates. That is called as the common admission process. So last year there are more than 8+ IIMs who has participated in the common admission process. But this year, as of the data available as of now, there are only 4 IIMs who are going to participate in the CAP 2026. And Indian Institute of Management Udaipur has also decided to not be a part of the common admission process. Means IIM Udaipur is going to conduct their separate admission process. They are going to conduct their separate WAT, personal interview round, and on that basis they are going to select the candidates. Now what's new in CAP 2026? So CAP 2026 is expected to include IIMs like IIM Bodh Gaya, Jammu, Nagpur, Sirmaur and many others. And timeline is around January 2026 the application will open. So the overall process is same as always, like your CAT score, written ability test and personal interview has weightage, then your academics and profile come into a play. So far so good, but here's where things take turn and then the selection of the candidates will done. The big twist is about the Indian Institute of Management Udaipur, which steps out. Yes, you heard it right. IIM Udaipur is one of the rising stars in the IIM family, has decided that from 2026-2028 batch onward, it will conduct its own independent admission process. No more CAP for IIM Udaipur. So why? Well, think about it. Udaipur has built a strong identity. It's among the youngest business school globally to be ranked in both Financial Times and QS Global Rankings. It's accredited by AACSB. Its campus is world class and placements are shooting up year by year. So maybe they felt it's a time to control their own destiny by designing an admission process that reflects their values and vision. And that is the reason Indian Institute of Management Udaipur has decided to step out from the CAP 2026 and to conduct the separate admission process which is different from the CAP. So let me tell you why students love Udaipur, a campus designed by the legendary architect B.V. Doshi, surrounded by hills and lakes, a place where classrooms are buzzing with energy and evenings are filled with discussions and student club. It's not just about the academics, it's about community, leadership and building lifelong networks. That's why Indian Institute of Management Udaipur stands out, and now when its own admission process, it can handpick students who truly align with its culture. Now comes the big question, how does this impact you? So here, after this move of Indian Institute of Management Udaipur, you can't be just dependent on the common admission process. You need to prepare separately for the IIM Udaipur. Like you have to prepare for the CAT, same as you are preparing for other IIMs and same as that of the IIM Udaipur too, because CAT is your main gateway. Then if we consider the IIM Udaipur is going to take the separate admission process. So in that they can have the holistic approach. Like if we consider the overall common admission process, it gives more weightage to your CAT score, but as if we compare it with the IIMs who has a separate admission process, they have the holistic approach of selection. Like if we consider the old IIMs, they have the maximum weightage for the academics, profile, work experience, and in the similar way we can consider it for the Indian Institute of Management Udaipur also. So you have to prepare separately for that, keep your profile strong and prepare accordingly for the VAT and personal interview round. So yes, it's an extra step, but you can also consider it as an extra opportunity for you. IIM Udaipur offers a variety of programs for different types of students. The flagship residential program of the IIM Udaipur, it is its 2-year full-time MBA program. It also offers the 1-year full-time MBA programs in the global supply chain management and the digital enterprise management. It also offers the executive MBA program for the working professional, then summer program in management, executive education programs and PhD programs. Here coming to the overall eligibility for the Indian Institute of Management Udaipur, then you must have a bachelor's degree which should be minimum of 3 years duration in any discipline, then minimum aggregate of 50% for general category and 45% for the reserve category candidates is needed. Then final year undergraduate students are also eligible to apply and they can submit their graduation marks by admission time, and your CAT score is needed for 2-year full-time MBA program. A high CAT percentile is needed. For example, in recent past for general category, the cutoff was around 95 percentile. If we consider the shortlisting criteria for the WAT and personal interview round, so based on the CAT score and academic record, once shortlisted, WAT PI are held in the major cities on campus. And if we consider the weightages, so your CAT score has the weightage of 60%. Then your profile including academics, work experience, diversity, that has 25% weightage. Then 15% weightage was given for your interview, WAT and personal interview round. If we consider the academic profile and other subcomponents, so inside profile there were subcomponents like academics, class 10, class 12, graduation, professional qualifications, work experience and diversity on the basis of the gender and background. So going forward, Indian Institute of Management Udaipur is designing its own process. Expect similar criteria but possibly modified weightages or new parameters emphasizing international perspective, leadership and global readiness. If we consider about the overall placements, then for the MBA program, the average salary package offered, it was 18.8 lakhs per annum. The highest salary package offered was 47 lakhs per annum. And if we consider it for the 1-year specialized program, it was 22.37 lakhs per annum, and for the MBA in DM, it was 21.67 lakhs per annum. So course-wise placements are strong and recruiters come from many sectors. 100% placements reported from some batches, and if we consider the internship stipends, then those are also good. So this is all about the Indian Institute of Management Udaipur. It's not about the changing, it's about adopting the first lesson of management right there. So if you have any doubts, any queries in this, you can just let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching the video.